What's good, NBA family? Welcome back to another video. So December 19th marked a real important date in NBA calendar. It officially opened up All-Star voting, and with the talent level in this league being at an all-time high, it's clear that we're going to have some first-time All-Stars this year. And in this video, we're going to get into some of the most worthy candidates to be a first-time All-Star. Subscribe if you love hoops, man, and let's get it. So last year, there were 6 first-time All-Stars, so I was going to do 6 in this video as well. But like I said, the league just keeps getting better and better. The talent level just keeps getting better and better year by year. And I honestly think that there's a realistic chance that there's actually 7 first-time All-Stars in this year's All-Star game. So let's go ahead and get into number 1. Make sure you stay tuned to number 7, though, because that might surprise you most. Coming in at number 1, we got Tyrese Maxey. The man was putting up career highs across the board, putting up career highs in points, assists, rebounds, free throw percentage, and upped his threes made per game, upped his free throw attempts and makes per game, which tells me he's just being a lot more aggressive. Right now, he's averaging 26 points per game, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 45% from the field, 37% from the three-point line, and 87% from the free throw line. But more than anything, we need to reward Tyrese Maxey, man, because of how well the jump this man has taken, right? Coming into the season, he didn't even know what role he was going to have because of the whole James Harden saga. He didn't know if James Harden was going to be on the team or be off the team. And for a player like Tyrese Maxey, that makes a world of a difference. If Harden's on the team, then the pick and roll partner for Joel Embiid is going to be James Harden, and that leaves Tyrese Maxey playing more off ball. If Harden is off the team, then Tyrese Maxey has to step up, and he has to be Joel Embiid's pick and roll partner, and he has did that to a great level this year, to an elite level this year. More than anything, he's durable, he's reliable, he's only missed 1 game so far. It's clear, if you've been watching the 76ers, that James Harden was holding him back, because when Tyrese Maxey is balling out like this, when Tyrese Maxey is playing at an elite level like this, he unlocks their offense to a whole nother level, man, because of his ability to do everything on the court. If you want him to play off ball, he's been able to do that when Harden's been on the team and in past years. And he can just be that spot-up shooter, shooting 37% from the three-point line. If you want him to more play on the ball and be that pick and roll partner to Joel Embiid, he can do that. He can be a great facilitator and playmaker. He's a dangerous threat coming downhill in that pick and roll. With his speed, teams have to double, and if they double, he's got the MVP rolling to the hoop or the MVP fading back for a midi. So Tyrese Maxey, man, he absolutely is going to get the All-Star nod this year. And in my opinion, I think that he could be an All-Star starter. I know some people may, hate me a little bit for that, may catch some hate in the comments, but really look at the numbers, and there's a legit case to be made for Tyrese Maxey as an All-Star starter. Coming in at number 2, we got Jalen Brunson, the man who might go from All-Star snub to dang near All-Star starter. Now, I know I just mentioned that Tyrese Maxey could be an All-Star starter, and that might be a little bit of a hot take. But this man, he will most likely get the All-Star starter, especially for the Eastern Conference backcourt. We're talking about a player who's 6'2", averaging 26 points per game, 6 assists, 4 rebounds on a ridiculous 46% from the field and 42% from the three-point line. We thought he was putting up career highs last year. This year he's putting up career highs. He's matching what he did last year and putting up career highs in points, rebounds, assists, steals, free throw attempts and makes, three-point attempts and makes. He's carrying the Knicks as the 1A guy. And that's the only reason why I might give him that starting spot over Tyrese Maxey, is because Tyrese Maxey, he's getting 1B attention. We all know Joel Embiid, he's almost averaging more points than he is minutes right now. He's definitely getting the 1A attention on the 76ers. But for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson's been having to handle all that pressure that Julius Randle has crumbled over many times. He's been able to handle that and exceed expectations, man. As of right now, as of recording time, they're in the 6th seed on a 4-game winning streak. Like I mentioned, he's been able to handle that pressure as the 1A guy. Last year, he helped the Knicks get as far as they have ever gotten to the playoffs since Carmelo Anthony was on the team. And as a hooper, man, if you just love basketball, if you love the game and the art of basketball, then you gotta love watching Jalen Brunson. 6'2" killer, man. 6'2" killer. You know they be saying, 6 feet and under killers. He's 6'2", so he's not 6 feet and under, but I'll give him the nod, man. His flow game is on point. His footwork is on point. Out of this world, as a matter of fact. His three-pointer, there, shooting 42% from the three-point line. He can shoot, catch and shoot. He can shoot off the dribble. He can come off the DHO action. This man was just the Eastern Conference Player of the Week last year. To me, man, Jalen Brunson is that guy, and he definitely is going to be an all-star this year.
There's Brunson from behind the arc. Jalen Brunson.
Next player we got on the list is Desmond Bane. Even though the record's bad, it's not to his fault. He's played his role exceptionally well this season. When Ja Morant was out because of the suspension, Bane stepped up as the number one option, did his thing, put up good, efficient numbers, and then Ja Morant returned for 9 games. Bane did a great job of taking a step back, still allowing Ja Morant to be that number one option, but Bane still put up his productive numbers and still put up similar numbers to what he was doing prior to Ja Morant even being there. Now Ja Morant is out with this shoulder injury that is going to put him out for the rest of the season, and now I'm expecting Desmond Bane to step right up again, averaging 24 points per game, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 38% from the three-point line, and 48% from the field. That's an efficient player if I've ever seen one. And guess what? He's also healthy. Only missed 1 game so far. Desmond Bane, as much as he's becoming a league villain, his talent is getting to the point where it's undeniable, and he deserves a spot on this list as a first-time All-Star. Coming in at number 4, we got Paolo Banchero. The Magic have slowed down a little bit after their hot start. At the time of recording, they're currently sitting in the 8th seed, but also, to be fair, there's only a 1-game difference between the 8th seed and the 4th seed. So basically, the Magic are a top 4 team in the Eastern Conference. So if I would have told you January 11th, 30-ish games into the season, that the Magic would be sitting as a top 4 team in the East, you guys would have looked at me crazy. But guess what? It's happening, and Banchero's leading the way. Right now, averaging 23 points per game, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, shooting 46% from the field, 38% from the three-point line, and he's leading the way. He's leading the way for the Magic, currently leading them in scoring, rebounds, and assists. Mind you, this is only his 2nd year. The jump that he took last year from this season is crazy, and it needs to be rewarded as to why he needs to be on this list, man. We're talking about a 6'10 guard. He's basically a 6'10 guard. He's listed as a forward, but if you watch the Orlando Magic, you see Paolo Banchero bring the ball up court. You see Banchero take on that point guard responsibilities. And I know the Magic have tons of point guards in Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs, Markelle Fultz, even Gary Harris could be, Anthony Black, like all those guys, they could be constituted as point guards. But a lot of the times, even with them on the court, Banchero is the one bringing the ball up court. He's the one initiating the offense. Again, we're talking about a 6'10 guard. The jump he made this year is phenomenal. If you're not watching the Orlando Magic, I highly suggest you go get League Pass, and please do. Very fun brand of basketball. Next player we got on this list, coming in at number 5, we got Alperen Sengun.
Alperen Sengun is an all-star. I'm just letting everybody here know it. The Wizard is an all-star. You heard it here first.
Jokic walks so Sengun can run. And I say that just jokingly, but the way that Jokic plays, y'all, is different. It's a different brand of basketball, and the offense flows through him. Him winning a championship showed teams around the league that it's possible. And now that the Rockets have Jokic Light or Jokic Mini and Sengun, they want to try it too. And if you haven't watching the Houston Rockets, man, you see that the offense has been flowing through Sengun since they've made that change. And right now, he's handling the pressure very well. 21 points per game, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 53% from the field. And it just feels like Sengun is just always making the right decision, man. If you are playing with Sengun and you don't have the ball, just cut when he's posting up on that low block, and trust me, he'll find you. And which is why, I draw the comparisons of him and Jokic, because he looks like he has eyes behind the back of his head. You just cut off ball, he will find you, whether it's a lob, whether it's a backdoor cut, whether it's a bounce pass, whether it's a rocket to you. Sengun will find you, and they will get it done. Just this week, he was rewarded as a Western Conference Player of the Week, much deservingly so. And Sengun absolutely this year deserves a spot on the All-Star team. Coming in at number 6. Now, this one might surprise some of you guys, but I actually got Mikal Bridges, currently averaging 21 points per game, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 45% from the field, and 35% from the three-point line. We're talking about an Iron Man, man. Iron Man, man. Iron Man, man. He has played in every game so far this season, you guys. He's the type of guy that doesn't run from no smoke. Go watch the Brooklyn Nets. You'll see him guard the other team's best and your favorite player. And on the other end, he'll go at your favorite player and he'll go at the other team's best player, man. Shout out Mikal Bridges. I know some people may not like this because he has been deemed a role player for most of his career, but this year, man, he is putting up all-star worthy numbers considering the fact that he hasn't missed any game so far. And that was actually the reason why I put him over Jamal Murray here, because Jamal Murray, he's also balling out, also having a great season, but Jamal Murray's also missed 9+ games. We got to start rewarding players for performing and being there. This league is about being there and winning and putting up numbers. And if we look at Mikal and Jamal Murray, not only are Mikal's numbers a little bit better, but like I mentioned, he hasn't missed any game so far. He's an Iron Man, man. So he deserves a spot in the All-Star game this year. Last player we have on this list coming in at number 7 is Victor Wembanyama. I like to call him Wemby, man. Currently averaging 19 points per game, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks. Whether we like it or not, whether we want to give a rookie a nod so early, the NBA is doing it. The NBA has an agenda, and they're pushing it. They want Victor to eventually become the face of the NBA. They want Victor to eventually be the next big thing. And for them to do that, they need to start planting seeds real early. So we look back down the line saying, look, man, Victor's got all these accolades. He's made an all-star team since his rookie year and all this and all that. But, I mean, he does somewhat have a case, right? His numbers are similar to Tim Duncan's rookie year. Tim Duncan's rookie year, he was selected as an all-star, except the only thing is that Wemby is blocking more shots, getting more steals, and doing all this on a better free throw percentage. My only problem with Victor making the All-Star game this year is the fact that right now they currently sit at 5-30. And to me, and maybe this is more of a personal preference, this game is all about winning. And if you're not winning, how are you at least contributing to winning? And at this point, we can't put all the blame on him, but he was the number 1 overall pick. He was deemed to be the savior of a team, and he's not doing much saving at this point. So to me, it is hard to give a rookie with a bad record an all-star nod. But numbers-wise, I mean, he's leading the league in blocks. He's leading the league. I mean, he's leading rookies in almost all categories. He's leaps and bounds mentally above other rookies. I mean, the kid is 19, 20 years old, but acts like he's 30 plus, has a crazy level of maturity. So all that definitely's got to be taken into consideration. But then again, 5-30 is crazy, y'all. So y'all let me know in the comment section down below. Do you have Wemby making the All-Star game? Do you not have Wemby making the All-Star game? Let me know how y'all feel, man. But that will do it for us today, man. Hope you guys enjoyed these top 7 most worthy All-Star, first-time All-Star candidates.